okay, let's see how much of this I can get through before my battery dies on my phone. But I've been wanting to record an IGTV video for you guys for quite a few weeks now, just kind of talking about my fitness journey, where I'm headed, and what happened over, I guess it was like in the month of December. We have been trying to get pregnant, for those of you that have been following me for a while, you guys know that, and we had a miscarriage in, I guess it was like December 1st, which totally sucked. Big blow. It took us like 3 years to finally get pregnant, and then to miscarry, it was like, oh my God, it was so defeating. But I will say, like, I am not one of those people that usually like gets knocked down and then stays down for very long. I feel like I usually try to find like the positive in it. And the positive is that after 3.5 years of trying, or 3 years of trying, we got pregnant, which is crazy. I was pretty much saying like, maybe we're just not going to get pregnant. Maybe we're just going to have one child, and that is totally fine. I was starting to come to the realization that like this just might be our lives, which is okay with me as well. If you followed some of my stories on YouTube, whatever plays out will play out. I'm not too patient, so I like to kind of just like know what's going to happen. But I do trust that like however our lives are supposed to be lived is what is going to happen. Like I'm beyond going to fertility treatments. We're not doing that anymore. Like if it happens, it happens. So total blow. Very happy that we got pregnant, but it was like 6.5 weeks we miscarried. So we had told McKenna, and she was so excited. We even bought her like a shirt that was like, I'm gonna be a big sister. And trying to explain all that to her was like the hardest thing, but also the best thing. Like we kind of decided when we knew, like when I started bleeding, we knew what was happening. It was a Sunday. We're gonna have to go to the emergency room, make sure everything's okay. We knew we were gonna have to take McKenna with us, and Mike was like, whatever we have to do, like we're a family, we're just gonna get through it. So we kind of explained to her the whole thing. We were very honest with her, and that was the best for her. I'm not saying that's best for every parent to do for every child. I'm just saying what worked for us, and being honest and just kind of laying it all out there with her and let her know like we're just going to check on the baby. We don't think everything's okay, but we don't know. And then as things were going on, we knew, like as tests were being run and we went and got an ultrasound in the emergency room, we were kind of explaining to her like, okay, we think that the baby's gone. And she was just like, wait, what? Like she couldn't understand really. And then we kept explaining it, and then she finally got it. Even on the way home, I was like, do you understand like what happened in there? And she was like, yeah, they say that the baby's dead. And I'm like, oh my God. And it was really sad to go through, but it was also like, I don't know, it was like an experience that kind of like brought us closer together. So I don't know. All of these experiences just kind of shape who we become, who we're gonna become. Like McKenna going through this isn't a negative thing. Like, I don't know. I don't really know what else to say about that. But side note, before we had McKenna, we also had a very early miscarriage, and we did IUI, so the intrauterine insemination, and we did that around Thanksgiving. We got pregnant with McKenna around Christmas time when we were told to like go on a break. So I think we miscarried on like December 20th. This was before we got pregnant with McKenna. It was like December 20th. And then somehow we got pregnant within like the next week or two after that. And we weren't even supposed to. And then we went back to the doctor, and they were like, your numbers aren't going down. And they actually wanted to do a DNC and just make sure everything was gone. And I was like, yeah, I don't really want to do a DNC. Let's just wait a few weeks and see what happens. So we waited a few weeks, went back in, and my numbers were like going up and up, and they did an ultrasound, and there was McKenna. So I feel like this is, I kind of took it as a good sign, like, wow, like I can get pregnant, and maybe it won't take that much longer for us to get pregnant with one that actually sticks. So looking on the positive side of things, which is what I tend to do, I feel like it's gonna happen soon for us. But I kind of wanted to put this out there for everybody, because a lot of you have been following my fertility journey. Maybe you're going through your own struggles, and we share back and forth about what we're going through, and I feel like I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. It took me a few more weeks than I wanted to before I could share it. I feel like I've tried to record this video a few times and then just been like, well, it feels like too soon, but I feel like I'm in a really good place now. And I'm happy to like share my journey with you, because what sucks, you know, more than having a miscarriage is feeling like you're the only person that's ever had one. And the more I talk to people and the more open I am with them, it's like everybody's having them, which is not a good thing, but it definitely makes you feel less alone in the process. And so I'm happy to share my struggles with you guys. So after that, I feel like I kind of was like, I need a reset. Well, it's the new year, so time to reset. And I'm going back into Beachbody workouts, which I did 2, 3, and 4 years ago and had really good success. I'm doing the bar program now, and I'm using the containers and doing my portion fix, which is like the meal plan that went with the 21-day fix. So I'm doing that, doing bar, and running the Couch to 5K app, which is a very easy way to get back into running or get into running. It's only 3 days a week. It's a little app on your phone. It says like run, walk, run, walk, and then it's just like 30 minutes a day and you're done. So it's pretty easy. I've been doing that, and I'm trying to make these like small, consistent changes, because my personality is one that like, I want to like completely give up meat, or, you know, completely go off of social media. Like, I'm such an extremist. I want to make these changes slowly so that they stick, instead of being like a crazy person and just saying, you know, I'm not eating, I'm going to starve myself and fast. And like, I just go to these crazy places where I don't see any success. So I need to do this. I need to do these small little consistent wins and get back into a really healthy place with my mind and my body. And I guess that's pretty much all I wanted to update you guys on. And since you all voted for Instagram TV instead of a YouTube video, here you go. I hope you watch it. I hope you like it. Let me know if you're struggling with anything that I can possibly help you with. What do you guys want to see more of? Do you want to see more of my food? Do you want to see my workouts? Like, I don't know. I don't know what to share or what you guys are interested in. So let me know. Send me a message, comment below. But it's always good to talk to you guys and to share a little bit of what's been going on here. And hope to see you guys soon. Bye.